Shri Mataji, அனைவருக்கும் இதயபூர்வமான காலை வணக்கம். அன்னையை வணங்கி குண்டலினி எழுப்பி பந்தனிட்டுக் கொள்வோம். மூன்று மந்திரங்கள் மற்றும் கணேச மந்திர.
Shri Mataji, Shri Nirmala देवे नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्रीसहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः।
Shri Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
நம்முடைய வலது கையை இதயத்தில் வைப்போம். புனிதமான நம்முடைய தெய்வீக அன்னையிடம் இன்றைய தியானத்திற்கான அனுமதியை கேட்போம். தாயே, கருணையின் சாகரமே, எங்கள் இதயங்களை சுத்திகரித்து தயவுசெய்து எங்கள் இதயத்தினுள் வாருங்கள் அன்னையே. தாங்களே அனைத்தையும் செய்கிறீர்கள், அதை மகிழ்ந்தும் அனுபவிக்கிறீர்கள். தயவுசெய்து இன்றைய தியானத்திற்கான அனுமதி தந்து தாங்களே இந்த தியானத்தை வழி நடத்துங்கள் அன்னையே. இரு கைகளும் அன்னையை நோக்கி இருக்கட்டும். தியானத்தில் இருப்போம். இரு கைகளும் பூமியின் மீது இருக்கட்டும். பூமி தாயே, தயவுசெய்து எங்களுக்கு சமநிலையை தாருங்கள். இடது கை அன்னையை நோக்கி இருக்கட்டும். வலது கை தொடர்ந்து பூமியின் மீது. ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி, தயவு செய்து எங்களுடைய இடா நாடியை பரிசுத்தமாக்குங்கள். வலது கை அன்னை நோக்கி இருக்கட்டும், இடது கை ஆகாயத்தை நோக்கி இருக்கட்டும். ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி, தயவு செய்து எங்களுடைய பிங்கள நாடியை பரிசுத்தமாக்குங்கள். இரு கைகளும் அன்னை நோக்கி இருக்கட்டும். கவனம் நம்முடைய சுழுமுனை நாடியில். ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி, எங்களுக்கு எண்ணங்கள் அற்ற நிலையில் தியானம் தாங்கள். நிர்விச்சார நிலையை தாருங்கள் அன்னையே. மூச்சு நல்லா இழுத்து இதயத்தில் நுரையீரல் நல்லா உணர்கிற மாதிரி கொஞ்சம் நேரம் வைத்திருந்து மெதுவாக அதை வெளியில் விடுங்க. சில முறை அந்த முயற்சியை பண்ணுங்கள். மூச்சு இழுத்து வெளியில் விடும்பொழுது நம்முடைய இடது கை நம்முடைய மத்திய இதயத்தில் இருக்கலாம், நெஞ்சு பகுதியில். மூச்சு நமக்குள்ளே இருக்கும்போது மா ஜெகதம்பா, மா ஜெகதம்பா, மா ஜெகதம்பான்னு 12 முறை நம்ம மனதுக்குள்ளே நினைக்கலாம். அது முடிஞ்சதுக்கப்புறம் மூச்சு ரிலீஸ் பண்ணலாம். மூச்சு காற்று ஒரு முறைக்கு 2 முறை இழுத்திங்கன்னா தான் நல்ல நுரையீரல் முழுவதுமாக நிரம்பும். வலது கை நெற்றி பகுதியில் இருக்கட்டும், இடது கை அன்னையை நோக்கி இருக்கட்டும். ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி, எங்களுடைய அகங்காரம் மற்றும் மமகாரத்தை போக்கி எங்களுடைய ஆக்னி சக்கரத்தை பரிசுத்தமாக்குங்கள். தாயே, நாங்கள் எங்களை மன்னிக்கின்றோம், அனைவரையும் மன்னிக்கின்றோம். முழுமையாக அனைத்தையும் மன்னிக்கின்றோம் அன்னையே. கவனம் சாஸ்திரத்தில் இரு கைகளும் மண்ணை நோக்கி இருக்கட்டும். ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜியோடைய தெய்வீக உரை ஒன்று கேட்போம். நம்முடைய வலது கை நம்முடைய இடது விஷயத்தில் இருக்கட்டும், இடது கழுத்துலேயும் தோள்பட்டையும் சேரும் இடத்துல அப்பப்போ இந்த ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜியோடைய உரை கேட்கும்போது அங்கே வச்சுக்கோங்க. நம்ம வலது கையில் இருக்கிற வைப்ரேஷன் நம்முடைய இடது விஷயத்தையே வந்து தூய்மைப்படுத்தும்.
Something even grosser. And this grossness grew more and more and more. Once you allow the matter to act like that, this matter sits on our tongue. We are powerless people. It's the matter that becomes powerful. Because it rules us completely. We can't do without this, we can't do without that, we can't do without that. And then we become complete slaves of matter. Matter sits so much upon us that we get completely blinded to what our purpose is to be on this earth. And start crawling like worms under the pressure of matter. What is this? Is nothing but stones, bricks. Everything is matter. What is the importance of this? There's nothing. Except we have to have a seminar. If we don't have the seminar, if we are not going to do anything sensible to create harmony and understanding, no use having all this. This is what has to be realized. That matter has its own purpose. And as Saj Yogis, we are not going to be ruled by matter. It's very difficult to decide because from our childhood we are taught, be careful, don't touch this, don't touch that, as if that is the God. Don't spoil it. So, the whole attention gets engulfed into this gross existence of matter. So the person starts moving from his ascent to his descent. From matter, you became carbon. From carbon, you become amino acids. From amino acids, you became living things. From living things, you became human beings. And now, you have to become Saj Yogis. But the attention starts moving downwards towards matter, and we acquire all the qualities that is matter, except for one, which only we can give that power to matter, that it can express our love. You become static, you become unchangeable, and when you start using this matter for a lower end than this, then you hurt. Same matter starts evolving into things like weapons. First must be the stone they must be hitting with. Then the clubs of stones. Then came the swords. Then came the guns. Then came atomic energy. So the same matter has gone into evolution into another direction. But matter could have been moved into a higher direction if we had seen the quality of matter to give joy. Then we did that for quite some time. We made beautiful carvings, beautiful churches and temples, beautiful paintings, beautiful statues. I think it ended up in America when they made a Statue of Liberty. After that, it took another form. Now, if you see the women of America, you will understand that it has no resemblance with that of the Statue of Liberty. I mean, even to have a model, you will have to import some from somewhere else to make a model to create that statue. That dignity, that presence, that motherly feeling that she gives, the protection she gives with her strength. Everybody is tired like that. Everybody is absolutely a dainty darling. They do not want to take any responsibilities. Put the responsibility onto somebody else. Here stands the symbol of such great protection of a woman to man. On the contrary, the same protection today has become a domination of men. Instead of men becoming men, they have becoming cabbages here. It's the other way now. Things have moved. I find it very hard to believe that at the same time we had people like Abraham Lincoln. Now I don't think we can produce anyone like this. Where are those mothers who created Abraham Lincoln? Where are those great women who sacrificed everything for their children to give them such greatness? George Washington fought the whole time all his life with such a strong wife he had. But here, now the women have become nothing but matter. They think that by wearing such and such dress or going to a hairdresser, cutting all their hair in a funny way, they become powerful. Why I'm talking about women today? Because we are talking of Vishnu Maya. But not to hurt you. Because in this, men are very much responsible. Let us see the point, where we are going. The whole society is ruined today, if you see. You feel terrible when you see how things are happening in this country. The children are shooting everyone. Small little children are shooting. On the road, if you go, everybody is panicked. Why it has happened to us? Where you have created such great heroes in this country. And now you cannot create any hero. What has gone wrong where? I know they have made a mess. These men have made a mess of all this politics and everything that they call manly, so-called. But Vishnu Maya is the power of a woman. She is the power of a woman, and they say that American women are very, very powerful. Where does the power lie? The power lies how many men you can divorce and have how much money with you. How many people you can divorce and have under the law so much money. That's not the power of a woman. One has to understand where have we lost our power. The power of a woman is not enslaving for men, that they should appreciate you morning till evening. Every person on the road must look at you. That's not the power of woman. That could be the power of a prostitute, but not of a woman who stands as a symbol of liberty. The power of woman is like that of the Mother Earth. See how much she's done for you. She's given you all the greenery, the beauty. Wherever she goes down, she fills herself with water. And she gives you such joy and happiness and bears all the problems of the world. Despite of whatever things we have done to her, despite the way we have extracted all her wealth and everything, still she's giving us. That's what we are. When we have lost our power, our society has come down. The society has to be maintained by women, not by men. One must understand. Woman plays the most important role. She is in no way less than man. But if she becomes this kind of a power, destruction starts moving in the other direction. The whole topsy-turviness we have to correct in Sahaja. When I see the image of Sahaja, when we all will be together, where we'll be all enjoying ourselves, I want to see my women, my daughters, to be the symbol of love and symbol of sacrifice and symbol of understanding. And then the dynamism of this sacrifice will be shown because they are potential. You are the ones who are really potential, and you have to give them energy to be kinetic. Those who cannot have potential energies have become potential. What's the use? While those who have the potential energy have become kinetic, what's the use? This has to shift now. We have to think about it and understand. We've gone wrong, really we've gone wrong somewhere, and this wrong, our children will have to pay, their children will have to pay, the whole nation will have to pay. Turn your attention to something very noble. This is the power of Vishnu Maya. Because Vishnu Maya is the one who was the sister of Shri Krishna. She came as Shri Krishna's sister. Of course, she is the virgin. She was born as the sister of Shri Krishna. Now see, this story is very interesting. If you see the story, then you'll understand what I'm trying to tell you. The story is like this. The 8th incarnation, as they call it, or according to Sahaja, we call him the king of the Vishuddhi Chakra. Shri Krishna was to be born. He was born in a jail. His parents were in the jail. So, Vishnu Maya at the same time took birth in a village called as Nandagram, where another friend called Nanda was living, and his wife was Yashoda. She took her birth in that family. Now, then she was a very, very powerful child. When Sri Krishna was born, he was carried by the father from the jail because of Sri Krishna's powers. All his shackles, all his chains were broken, the doors opened, and he waded through the river Jamuna and carried the child and gave it to Nanda. Nanda said, I have got a child, but she is a girl. About the same time. So see the power that time this little child gave to Mother Yashoda. They said, all right, do one thing. Take this child with you and replace it with Sri Krishna. What a sacrifice for a woman. To give her own child at that time, a little babe, to be killed by this horrible fellow Kansa. No mother would do such a thing. Can you think of any mother who will give her child to be killed for the replacement of Sri Krishna? We cannot think of any mother, but we had a society where it was important to preserve the incarnation above everything else. And this kind of happening, when it took place, Sri Krishna grew up in the house of Nanda, where he then expressed himself as a powerful personality. But this Vishnu Maya is there, and she is very active these days.
ஜெய் ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி. தொடர்ந்து தியானத்தில் இருப்போம். அன்னையை வணங்கி குண்டலினி எழுப்பி பந்தனிட்டுக் கொள்வோம். ஜெய் ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி. இன்றைய காலை தியானத்திற்கு அனுமதி அளித்து அதை வழிநடத்தி எங்களுக்கு ஆழமான தியானத்தை தந்தமைக்கு கோடான கோடி நன்றி தாயே. தங்களுடைய கிருபையில் எங்களுடைய இந்த தினத்தை உங்களுடைய கமல பாதங்களில் சமர்ப்பிக்கின்றோம். இன்றைய நாள் வெற்றிகரமாகவும் ஆன்மீகத்தில் மேலும் வளர்ச்சி தரக்கூடிய ஒரு நாளாகவும் இருக்கட்டும் அன்னையே. ஜெய் ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி. மாலை தியானத்தில் சந்திப்போம்.